Yo, GM. Welcome to the Mooncast. We are on episode 42 today. There was a mix-up with the last few episodes. I did episode 39 twice because I had thought we didn't do it, but we did. So I gotta update the thumbnails and the titles on the last three Mooncast episodes because they're off, but we're back on track. Today's episode 42, and we're just gonna go over some quick updates, light AMA for the Moondance Legends TCG, because I will be shipping those out soon. But yeah, we're just gonna dive right into it with any updates in the space. Honestly, there wasn't too much this week. Ronan's been updating a lot of things still. Cambria's been getting a lot of attention. People are making some good money off of that, but I'm not really interested in that. They're like a lot of Ponzi and idle games that are being played right now. Let me share the screen for anyone watching. Oh, I might have to. Yeah, we don't want the whole screen there. Okay. Come on. There we go. Fantastic Four Pops over on the YouTube. Let's go. We got Fantastic Four Pops in the live chat. Let's go. I didn't know you were following me on YouTube, but let's go. This is where we do the podcast episodes. I want to stream on like one place for the podcast and then my regular streams because it's easier to direct people to one platform rather than having like two separate ones. I think multi-streaming helps and is good if you're like a big creator. Like if you've got thousands of people watching, then you could benefit from utilizing like multi-streaming to different platforms. Otherwise it's kind of pointless right now, but it's easier to direct people to one place to watch streams and videos. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Newbie, let's go. Never know where you're at. W Pops. Let's go. But yeah, Ronan's been cooking. Again, Cambria's gotten so much attention. Everyone's loving it. It's an RPG MMO, I believe. I'm trying to find a post about it. Ronan posts a lot though. Yeah, we're cooking. Ronan's been super awesome and very supportive. The community is very supportive of projects on here. There's honestly not a lot of games on Ronan. It's not like a, well, I mean, there's not a lot in general in the space, but there's a lot more finished, I guess, polished out games on Ronan as opposed to like Solana or Base, Ethereum. What's the other one? Sui. I don't know what games are on Sui actually. I don't think there's a lot. But Ronan for sure has the most polished games in the space that like you can hop in right now and play. I think my favorite one has been Forgotten Universe. I gotta hop back in and see if my account works actually because I have some assets. Why does it do that? Well, how do you spell it? Am I spelling the game wrong? Forgotten Universe? Oh, it's not called that. But yeah, this game's really fun, browser based. Oh, and they got approved to build on Nintendo Switch, PS5, and Xbox. So hopefully we'll be seeing this title on those consoles because that would be sick. I'm hyped for that. Then everyone will be able to play. But yeah, the Switch price got announced too. This was it this week? My god, the price of the new Switch and all the accessories is insane. It is so expensive. Like, bro, I'm like, there is no reason to choose the Switch over the PS5 because it is pricey. It's launching June 5th. Pre-orders go live next week on the 25th, I think. April 24th or 25th. Pre-orders go live for the Switch. But oh my god, it's a pricey handheld ecosystem. Let me see who GameStop posted the prices of everything. Where is it at? Okay, right here. So, bruh, the Switch is gonna be, Switch 2 is $450. If it's bundled with Mario Kart, it's $500. But dude, games are gonna be $80. $70 to $80 for Switch games, bro. Who's gonna pay $70 for Donkey Kong? That is ridiculous. But yeah, the Switch 2 itself, $450 is hella pricey, especially when you have like the Steam Deck at the same price, but it's literally a PC. So, okay, the Joy-Cons, $95 for a pair. If you want to buy replacement Joy-Cons, that's insane. Seeing how like a PS5 controller is like what, $70? Oh man, these prices are wild though. I don't know how much they're gonna sell. Obviously, they have a fan base, you know, people are gonna buy it regardless, but I don't know if they're gonna be making as many sales as the first Switch, especially when you have handheld PCs on the market now literally at the same price. And like, even the handheld I have, the Retroid Pocket 4, this can play like so many games. Like your main ones that people play, Fortnite, you can cloud game your entire library with GeForce. There's a lot you can play for $200. So like $450 to play Mario Kart or those exclusive games, I don't know if it's gonna be worth it, especially with $80 price tagged games. That's crazy to me. So we'll see how their sell or the pre-orders go, but holy, like, yeah, you can buy a PS5 and you're gonna get good graphics. So I don't know, I'm not following GameStop. That's crazy. So yeah, wild prices. You're gonna get a PS5 for that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not sure what juice Nintendo be drinking. Well, it's not G Fuel, that's for sure. That's just insane though. Those prices are wild for, I mean, the graphics aren't even that good. You know what I mean? Like you can get a Steam Deck, okay? A Steam Deck will play so many games. An entire library of Steam. Like it's a PC. Like you're playing PC quality games on this handheld right here. And you can get it for $400. You can get it for $400. $400. You can get a PC handheld and play more games. You know? And you have the Switch 2 coming in at $450. Holy. Even the dock. Is the dock cheaper? Wait, how much is the Switch 2 dock? The Switch 2 dock is $120. What the hell, brother? $120 for the Switch 2 dock. The Steam Deck dock is $80, and that's Steam. You can get other docks that are like $30 that do the same thing. But the fact that Steam has a cheaper dock, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. But yeah, I mean, if I were to choose between the Switch and the Steam Deck all the way. Like the Steam Deck is fantastic. Even the Asus ROG Ally, how much is that going for right now? What's the cheapest new ROG Ally you can get? Okay, well that's the old one. I know they have a new one. Okay, why are they making it so hard to find the buy page? Okay, right here. This is the one I have. And they have a newer version. The black one is the new version. This is the old version. $450. Same price, but literally it's a PC. It's Windows. You can get PC games. Like, there's so much more you can do on this than a Switch. And you can just hook it up to your TV or monitors with this USB-C. Boom. You can get a dock for this as well. But it's like, you're getting way better graphic qualities. You can play way more games. Huge miss on the price there by Nintendo though, because usually game consoles take a loss on the consoles themselves. Like the PS5 should cost way more. The PS5 is insanely powerful. Like if you want to make a PC at the same level as a PS5, you would need like at least $1,000 or more to make that PC on par with the PS5. So they take a loss on the PS5. Where they make their money back is on the accessories and the games, but mainly the accessories. That's why the controllers are like 70, 80 bucks, you know. That's where they make their money back. So I don't know what Nintendo is thinking, because for a handheld console with games that are not graphically intensive, it's a wild choice. I don't know. It's not an attractive buy, especially the way the market is right now. So who knows? We'll see how their pre-orders go, but I doubt they're gonna have a lot, because PC handhelds have been a thing for, you know, a while now. So I don't know if anyone's gonna be interested to even buy this with what we have now. It's like a step backwards. Can't wait to see the sales numbers on that 6 to 12 month after the versus PS5 and Steam Deck. Yeah, I don't know if Nintendo knows that, man. This is crazy. But like they should, like, you gotta look at the entire handheld market, you know, and you gotta be competitive with your price. Otherwise, between like the real competitor, like, yeah, there's the ROG Ally and other PC handhelds. Steam Deck is probably the biggest contender here. And like, I would just recommend buying a Steam Deck over a Switch. You can do, like, I would recommend this. The Retroid handhelds are sick. And you could play all the main games that you play, that other people play. Like, that's the whole idea, you know, play with other people, friends, family. So like, this is the new version of what I have. 200 bucks, 220 bucks. And you're getting a handheld that can play Fortnite. Like literally you can cloud game, Warzone. I've played Destiny 2 on cloud gaming. It runs hella smooth. Fortnite runs smooth on here. Compete. And it's an Android device, so you have access to all those other apps. And you could even get emulators for like old Switch games and Nintendo games. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna just get this instead. So there's a lot of options. But yeah, 100% those two. So yeah, that was a little weird from Nintendo to go the expensive route, you know. Maybe the magnets they got were expensive, I don't know. For their new Joy-Cons. But I don't see it making a lot of sales in the current market. I don't know if their exclusive games are worth it, you know what I mean? Like, you're going into Nintendo for their exclusive titles like Mario Kart and Smash Bros, but that's about it. At this point, they got to do some different stuff to keep up. So, just some thoughts there. Pops, they obviously did no research on the competition, especially at its price. Yeah, especially like at the market right now, dude. Like, people do not have that much spare funds to spend on like recreational stuff right now. So yeah, like on top of the competition, like, I don't know, I feel like it's a bad time to release a new console too right now. Just the markets are so bad right now. People are losing their jobs. It's a terrible time to release a console like this. They should have honestly released it like last year when things are up. Everyone was hype. but now like all the markets are down or they're fluctuating like crazy. A lot of uncertainty, so it's weird to release right now. I'm not even following Twitch on this account. Holy cow. But yeah, crazy. I'm gonna stick to my handhelds. I've tried out all of them, so now I know what I like. Terrible job on Nintendo. Should have released it at a lower price and then raised it after it did well to capture peeps. Yeah. Like, how could it get more expensive though? Like, the Switch was released so many years ago. Like, they should have no problem with the tech. It's not like they're introducing crazy tech in this new model. It's just like an upgrade. So I don't understand how it can get more expensive. But I don't know. On the flip, I will be shipping out the first batch of orders for Moondance Legends TCG. So I'm super excited about that. Probably in like 3 weeks, I'll be shipping the orders out. Just doing a final touch up on some of the game mechanics to balance it all out, and it's ready. I'm excited to ship it all out. I might introduce some common card packs, basically like a booster pack, you know, like rip open. I might introduce that for people to buy. So those will be like $10, like your average booster pack price. But we'll see. I gotta redo all the numbers and make sure that it's the rarity chances of getting cards within these packs are good. So once that's done, and then hopefully manufacturing doesn't take too long. It usually takes between 2 to 3 weeks to get all the stuff to me. So that's when I'll be able to ship everything out for this first batch of orders. And then we're cooking. But I'm super excited. So today I'm going to finish updating the cards and the mechanics. We'll be updating the rules too, because I introduced a new mechanic and I'm going to have to update the rules. It's still the same core mechanics. Just got to update some finer details here for the full details of the instructions. But yeah, we'll finish that up today. And then yeah, super stoked about it. Pop says they got peeps like you on platforms saying negative right off the bat solely based on price. To the common Joe, we'll stay away. It's just, yeah, with the Switch, like there's just so much out there now. Like when PC handhelds got on the scene and got popular because of the Steam Deck, like you gotta be competitive with price. Like that's pretty much it. You gotta be competitive with pricing, because we know handhelds can do PC quality games now, like high-end graphics. So now you just gotta be competitive with pricing. It ain't even about like stats, because we all know devices are super powerful nowadays. The tech is good. You can play games. So if you're not competitive with pricing, you have so many other options. That's what I like. I always like handhelds are so awesome. I love handheld devices. And I love that there's a lot of options now. So we're not stuck with having to go like now with the Switch that's super expensive. It's good. But Nintendo failed on that part. Especially with the freaking game prices, right? $80 for Mario Kart is crazy. That's insane for Mario Kart. That's not even like Graphically intensive. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. I am very curious to see how it goes. Perhaps they forgot. I don't know. I want to see them. I like Nintendo, but they need to be more open with everything. All right. TCG Moondance Legends. I'm excited. The new card. All right. The new card format is great. I'm super happy with the way the cards look now. Very easy to read, easy to understand. And also working on an expansion pack for the Ronk Burst characters. So Ronk is an NFT collection on Ronin. Monkeys. Oh wait, Ronkies, monkeys. But yeah, very funny community, very meme-like. So these are the NFT characters. So I am making working on an expansion pack to include these characters, which I put one in the thumbnail so you can see there. Let me show the one that I have here. Same artist, still using Sloppy Studios for the character artwork, because he does an odd. He just, man, he's such an awesome artist. Sloppy's the best, but so. Whoops, did not mean to go there. But yeah, there's one right there. It's very good. It's very good. I'm excited. So I'm going to be working on a few characters for this. This is going to be a small expansion, so not too many characters, but it'll be cool. That's going to take a little bit longer to do. Going to be focusing more on the mechanics and getting the current orders out, and then I'm going to be introducing this expansion pack depending on the community as well, because they're very supportive, but they are sometimes very particular. So we shall see. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Next week we are gonna have people from Game Talk, which they are making digital magazines all about Web3 gaming and creators and projects and all that. It's actually really cool. I got to see it when I met one of the people from there at GDC. So a really cool project. We're gonna have them on next week. Maybe two team members from that project. But yeah, excited about that. And then, yeah, the show goes on. I'm gonna be planning something for episode 50 of these podcasts. Super hyped. Otherwise, it's pretty much it. Short episode today. Yeah, we'll be back next Friday. Otherwise, I'll be streaming tonight because it's Fortnite Friday. Gonna be making some clips, so we will see everyone there tonight on Twitch. Otherwise, thank you for tuning in. If you watched the VOD and got any questions about Moondance or the TCG, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to see more Web3 gaming stuff and to see GhostCat. Anyway, hope everyone has a good rest of their day.